What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Makari's Cakes and Pastries here. Hope you guys are fine and you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments. Like, you guys, it's really been a while here on this channel. Like, it's been a while. Like, I did put up long form videos here on my channel, if not like almost 2 months or so. But I'm sorry because you guys, a lot of things actually happens. Like life do happen, hope you guys understand. But anyway, you guys, I'm here and I'm so excited to bring this today's content or video to for your viewing. Yes, yeah, so please guys, do well to like this video. It's a very interesting video because I promise you guys that you're going to definitely enjoy the content of this video from the title, as you can see. And on this channel, guys, I create videos or content on cake baking, cake decorating, and everything that has to do with the business of baking. So please do the needful by sharing this content, subscribe to my channel, like the video, and drop your comment and let me know what you think about this particular video. Okay, so from the title of the video, you all know what it's all about: cake costing. Yes, I feel like cake costing is a very complicated one because a lot of people actually do shy away from doing costing. And yes, I understand, because it's a whole lot, you guys, trust me, it's a whole lot. And coupled with the fact that cake materials are super expensive, and the more these things are getting so expensive, the more you need to do your costing. Like, you cannot escape away from it, you cannot shy away from it, because you need to know whether you're experiencing loss or you're gaining profit. Because like I used to tell people that we are in the business to make profits, you understand? So you need to do your costing properly. And I know that sometime here on this channel I actually did promise you guys that I'm going to definitely do a video on the cake costing, and you guys see that the video is here, and I'm very excited to bring this content here on my channel. So please, I want you all to take your time and watch this video because it's a very lengthy one and it's from my heart. Oh yes, you guys, this particular video is a course, but I just decided to bring it here to my channel by teaching a detailed step-by-step costing on how you can cost your 8 inches cake you get and 10 inches single layer cake. So I want you all to watch the video detailed. Like, take your time and watch the video. If you don't understand it, you can just go back, like come back, go off and come back later and watch the video. It's a basic costing that you will definitely understand. Okay, so guys, let's just head over to my screen and let's do the needful, guys. So here is my screen, but before I proceed, please, I want you all to understand that you can do this thing on your laptop as well, right? Because if you don't have a laptop, it's fine, you just have to watch the video. Okay, you just have to watch the video and then write all these things in a sheet of paper. Okay, and then it will now help you to you watch the process, write in a sheet of paper, and then you do your costing. But if you have a laptop, it's fine and good. Okay, so the first thing, if you have a laptop, the first thing you need to do is go to your Gmail, and then you see these 3 dots here, you click on it. Sorry, this 9 dots here, you click on it and you scroll down here to your sheets, click on sheets, and it will take you to another page. Okay, so I have anything about accounts, anything, this is what I use Google Sheets. Okay, so I'm going to click on this one here because that's where I have this YouTube class. I'm going to click on my cake costing materials. I'm going to click on the second place. So you guys, that is it here. So this is where I have everything I'm going to teach you guys here. This is it. Okay, so please, I want you all to pay attention to whatever I'm going to teach, because cake costing is a very it's complicated. Yes, and it can be so tiring if you're doing cake costing. Coupled with the fact that cake materials are so expensive. So the more it's so expensive, the more you need to go back to your pricing and update it. But you see why I said if you have a laptop, it's fine, because if you have all these things on your sheets, even though they increase price, all you have to do just to come back here and edit and do editing, and then you will do your costing. So that being said, let's go straight into this video. So I have here, on my screen, how to cost a 8 inches 2 layers red velvet whipped cream cake. This is the costing. And the second one I have here is, how to cost a 10 inches vanilla single layer butter icing cake. Okay, you guys, I just remembered something right now. So if you're wondering how maybe you want to create a blank sheet, right? Let me just, okay, let me just open another page. I'm going to click here to open another page here, and then go to my email, Gmail, right? And let's wait for it to pop out. Now come back here and click on these 9 dots. That's if you want to have a new sheet, right? And I'll click on the sheets here. Let's wait for a while. And yeah, so these are the sheets here. So let's open a new sheet. Let's click on this one here. Let's see. So this is it, guys. So as you can see here, so all you just have to do is, let me go back again. All you just have to do is, click on blank spreadsheet, and it will pop out. Can you guys see? And then you start, doing whatever thing you want to do. But and also if you want to also rename it, you come to this untitled spreadsheet, and then you give it a name and type whatever thing you want to type. So I hope you guys understand that aspect. So now let's just go straight to the main class. So yeah, I have how to cost a 10 inches vanilla single layer butter icing cake, and how to cost 8 inches 2 layers red velvet cake. So here I have the cost of production. I have here my items. The items are, let me just call it recipe, right? Flour, we have sugar, we have Hollandia Eva, we have vinegar, we have baking soda, we have cocoa powder, we have vanilla flavor, we have eggs, we have vegetable oil, we have food color, whipped cream, a cup of water for your whipped cream, 10 inches box, 10 inches board, the design and label. So all these things are, the more like the cost of production. Now we have the quantity and grams, we have price per gram, we have measurements, and we have price again, which is in naira. So it's just like, let's just say the measurement here is the recipe, because if for instance now you're baking a red velvet cake and you're going to use flour of course, or flour of course, and then the measurement or recipe is 400 gram, right? So that's what I mean by measurement. Okay, now let me explain all these ones here. We have quantities slash grams, we have the price, we have price per gram. Okay, so now for flour, or flour, a bag of flour is what, 50,000 kg, right? Which is it, this is it here. And then the price for this 50,000 naira is, for this 50 kg is 60,000 naira. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I come again, please. Flour is 50 kg per bag, right? And the price is 60,000 naira. Sugar is 50 kg per bag, and the price is 75,000. So because it's 50 kg, and the fact that we want to calculate it, we have to, do it like this: 50,000. 50 kg is 50,000. So let me just put it that way. Okay. And how did I get this price per gram? Price per gram is 1 gram. Do you understand what I'm saying? Price per gram is 1 gram. And I mean one, like 1 gram, just like where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So price per gram is what? 1 gram. Now I'm sure you're wondering, okay, how did I arrive at 1 gram? For you to get 1 gram, you have to do it this way: 60,000 divided by 50,000. Now let's go to our calculator and let's check. So I'm trying to go to my calculator. This is it here. So guys, let's check. So like I said, it's 50 kg, right? And the price is 60,000. So let's just say 60. It do not have to be price divided by the gram or kg. So 60,000 divided by 50,000 equals to 1.2 gram. Can you guys see it? Right? So that's it. That's where we arrived at 1.2 gram per gram. Now 1.2 gram times 400 gram of flour. You remember that measurement is your recipe, right? And this also here your recipe. Meanwhile, we are trying to do cost of production here. So this 1.2 gram times 400 gram of flour. Let's check on our calculator again. So 1.2 gram, which is per gram, don't forget, times 400 gram of flour is equals to 480 naira. Can you guys see what I am saying right now? Hmm? Can you guys see it? So which is it here? 480 naira. So now if you're doing your costing, you want to know how much flour you can use for 8 inches 2 layers of cake. It's 480 gram for 400. It's 480 naira for 400 gram. Do you guys understand? So that's the same thing you now apply to all these ones, because the thing about costing is that if you are able to get prices per gram for all your ingredients, believe me, your costing will not be that difficult. So you need to get price per gram, whatever thing you're doing. Now for sugar, we have 50 kg. If you are the type that don't usually buy in, probably you don't buy in bags, and you do probably 3,000, maybe you do a paint of flour, right? A paint of flour is like 3,000, so it's like 3 kg. Do you understand me? A paint of flour is between 2.8 to 3 kg. So if you want to do a paint of flour, and then you want to do a sheet like this, instead of now writing 50 kg, you're going to write here 3,000 kg, because like I said again, a paint of flour is 3 kg. And mind you, the fact that you're going to do 3 kg, you need to be aware that the price will be high. So now let's imagine that we are doing flour, a paint which is 3 kg, right? Let's go back to our calculator again. And meanwhile, the price is 4,006. So let's go back to our calculator. Now let's try with the 3,000, the 3 kg. That's if you're using a paint of flour. A paint of flour is what, 3 kg, right? And let's just say the price is 5,000 naira. So 5,000 naira divided by 3 kg, which is 3,000. The price is 1.6. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? The price is 1.6. So as you can see now, by the time you come back to your costing, you will now have to put here 1.6. And if you say 1.6, if you now say 1.6, 1.6 by 400 gram, 1.6 by 400 gram of flour, which is the measurement you're using to bake the cake. This is your price will now be 640. So your price will now increase. You guys understand what I'm saying? So it all depends on what you buy in the market. That's why when I see people trying to use other bakers' prices, it just amazes me, because you don't know how this person is buying. You don't know if I'm buying from a correct supplier. You don't know if I'm buying from someone that can sell lower for me. And you don't know the person that other person's price you're trying to use. You don't know that the person is even using a paint of flour to bake. Meanwhile, you're using a bag of flour to bake. So you don't know all these things. That's why it's always good to do your costing properly. Don't use another person's price, because it will not favor you. You might be doing at a loss, or you might be selling at extremely high, and when you don't have customers, it will not look like maybe nobody's buying for you. Maybe meanwhile you're not doing your costing properly. Like I said, it's hectic, but you need to sit down and do your costing properly. Do the calculations yourself, so that you know what you're selling, so that even if A is selling at high price or at lower price, but to you, you're sure of whatever thing you're selling, because you have done your costing properly. So please, I hope that this thing is a proper guide for you all, and I hope people understand everything here. Now we have Hollandia evaporated milk, which is the smaller one. That one is 120 gram, and the price is what, 600 naira. So 600 divided by 120 is what, 5 naira per gram. Do you understand? That is 1 gram is 5 naira, 2 gram 10 naira, 3 gram 15 naira. So because we are using them 300 gram of milk for our cake, for our red velvet cake, the price is what, 1,500 naira. After milk is expensive now, right? So Mind you, these prices I put here are not the original prices. I just have to know some are correct, some are not correct. So do you understand? So we have milk here, 1005. We have vinegar. Okay, now I just remember something, guys. You know, most of these things comes in liters. Like for example, now vinegar comes in liters, right? And what else again? Vegetable oil comes in liters, right? But the vegetable oil, we have like 4.5 liters, we have 10 liters, we have 20 liters. Just like the vinegar, we have like the vinegar is like 3 point something liters, you know, that looks like a as inside a bottle water or something, right? So because I don't want to confuse you guys and I don't want to stress myself or stressing you guys, so you guys will not get confused, I just have to, put everything in grams. And how do you measure all these things in grams? For instance, now vegetable oil that is 5 liters, because you don't want to confuse yourself, all you can do is, pour all your vegetable oil, measure it in grams, so as not to get confused. Do you understand? Because I feel like, calculating in liters can be quite confusing and stressful. Okay, like the one I have here, this is my other sheets here. I have this one I did for myself here in liters, and to be honest, you guys, it was quite hectic for me. But because I don't want you guys to get confused, I had to, convert everything in grams. So if, for instance, now you have vegetable oil in your bake studio or in your house, and the oil is what 4.5 liters, not so as not to give yourself wahala, just carry that oil and measure it in grams. If for instance it gave you like 5,000 gram, write it here, convert it to grams, okay, and do your costing. Do you understand? Okay, so I hope you get me. If you have any question, please feel free to write down your questions and drop it in the comment section. Guys, if you've watched to this point and you have not subscribed to my channel, please, what are you waiting for? Like this video right now. I want you all to give this video a massive like, because I feel like this video is going to be very helpful to a lot of you. Like I said, costing can be so complicating. So please like this video, share this video to your different cake platforms, all those groups you guys belong to. Please share the video, okay, and like this video. Please, very important you like this video, because if you like this video, YouTube will now recommend it to other bakers and other viewers that are interested in cake costing. It will help them to, come back here and watch the video. So please guys, like the video, is very important. Like this particular video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and God bless. So let's continue. So we have vinegar, we have baking soda, 200. That can of baking soda is always like 200 gram, right? And the price is what, 1,000 naira. So 1,000 divided by 200 gram is 5 naira per gram. So because in our recipe, baking soda is like 1.5 teaspoon. 1.5 teaspoon of baking soda is like 7 gram. Do you understand? So 7 gram times 5 is 35 naira. So for 7 gram, we are doing 35 naira. Do you understand? Cocoa powder is 10 kg. Sorry, 1,001 kg. Yes. Cocoa powder comes, like for me, I do buy 1 kg, right? So because it's 15,000 naira per 1 kg. And meanwhile, in our recipe, cocoa powder costs for probably 1.5 teaspoon for red velvet cake, right? So because it's like because it's 5 gram, and the price for this 1 kg of cocoa powder is 15k. 15k divided by 15,000 naira divided by 1,000 by 1 kg. The price for 1 gram is what, 15 naira. So when you times it by 5 gram, right, is 75 naira. Okay, so hope you guys understand all this process. Yeah, we come for the whipped cream, which is the decorating aspect. Whipped cream comes in 1 kg, and the price is 11,000 naira. 11,000 naira divided by 1 kg is what, 11 naira per 1 gram. Price per gram is 11 naira. Can you guys see? And because we are going to use like 200 grams to decorate this 8 inches 2 layers of cake, the price is what, 2,200 naira. Do you understand? So you guys, that's it. And then we have water. They sell pure water for 250 naira, and there's the fact that 2 sachets of water is too much for the whipped cream, and they don't really sell water for 25 naira. You understand? So you just have to put that 15 naira there, and 1 cup, which is where this is where I actually put it, 15 naira, and 1 cup is 165 gram. I have to even enjoy it and put it here for you guys to see. That's why is 1 cup of water for 200 gram of whipping cream. Do you understand this? So yeah, we have 10 inches box. The price is what, 400 naira. We have 10 inches board, the price is 400 naira. And then your design, how much you guys charge for your design? For that's the design of the cake. Okay, are you using chocolates? Are you using florals, which is your flowers? Are you using paper fan? Some people do their designs for, like, some people add prices. That's why if you're trying to make, if a customer is coming to you for inquiries for cake, you need to ask them what type of design are they doing, because the design determines the price. If you're giving me a very serious design, trust me, you're going to pay for it. So, but because it's a 8 inches 2 layers cake, most of the time it comes with a small design. Most of the time it comes with something glamorous. It all depends on what you're doing for your customer, okay? But if you're doing too much, you can put a price to it. But if you're going to put florals, like something serious, you need to attach a price. So I just have to, put here 5,000. And again, it all depends on how much you bought these things. So I'm just giving you guys clue on what to do, because you need to put it in your costing, okay? So I did put here 5,000, and labor is 5,000. Okay, I'm sure you guys are confused what is labor and what is profit. Now, your labor is the amount of time you invested in while baking the cake, starting from the baking process to the decorating process. Okay, so you need to put in labor. Me, I charge for labor because I'm using my strength, my time, and everything to do your cake. So the labor is different from profit. Of course, every business has to has to, acquire profit, because what's a business without a profit? Do you understand? So your profit is different from your labor. Your labor is your time, your might, your strength, your energy used in investing to the case. So the customer has to pay for it. The customer has to pay for your time. So please don't get it confused between labor and profit. Profit is different. The profit is different, is totally different from your labor. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So please, you guys should like this video. Like this video, please like the video. If you have not liked it, please like this video right now. Share this video and subscribe to my channel. Share the video, please. Okay, thank you and God bless. So we have the labor here. Some do charge 1,000 naira per hour, some charge 500 naira per hour. So that depends on what you want to charge. If you want to do 1,000 naira, it's fine by you. If you want to do 800 naira, it's fine by you. If you want to do like 200 naira, it's fine by you. But why would you want to do 200 naira per hour for your labor? It's too poor now. So I'm just giving you a clue on what you can charge for your labor, okay? So that is it here, 1,000 naira per hour. And because we are doing 5 hours, 5 hours is, both from the baking of the cake to the finishing of the cake, like everything. So if you're doing 5 hours, 1,000 by 5 is what? 5,000 naira. If you are doing 500 naira, 500 naira by 5 is what? 2,500. So I have to hear 1,000, and I kind of 1,000 naira by 5 is what? 5,000 naira. Do you understand? So that's the cost of the production of the cake. Can you guys see it? So this is it here, guys. Can you see it? Okay. So that's it. Now we'll come to the overhead cost. Overhead cost is what? Your water, your gas, your baking maintenance, your equipment, lights, and rent. All these things has to be what? Inquired, has to be added into your costing. It's very, very important. If you're not adding this into your costing, then I don't know what you're doing. Even though you're doing your business from your house, you need to add all these things, because you just have to. So let's start. We have water, we have gas here. So if in your compound or in your bake studio you're buying water, maybe in a gallon, because, like, yeah. So if you are doing per gallon, maybe you have this malam that is come and fetch water for you, for you people, for your bake studio, and they're charging, like, maybe they do charge like 500 naira per gallon. Okay. Now, and you're using like 5 gallons to bake this cake, including both washing of the pans, baking of the cake and everything, because you're going to use water, whether I like it or not, you're still going to use water to wash. Okay. So let's just say you're trying to buy like 5 gallons of water. Okay. Now, like I said, per gallon is what? 500 naira. Okay. It could be lesser in your own location, but I'm just using this price. So 500 by 5 gallons is what? 1,500. I think that, I made a mistake. It's supposed to be 2,500. Okay, but let's just change it to 3,000. Anyway, guys, let me just leave it like that, because if I should change it now, it will affect all the costing that I've done here. Okay, so it's supposed to be 2,500 here, but let's just work with 1,500. Okay, but if you're doing your costing, you know what to do now, right? So we have gas here, 12.5 kg. which is 17,000 naira for gas. And if to add the costing, this is 17,000 divided by 26 days. In a month we have like 30 days, right? And that's minus Sundays is 26 days. Okay, so because you work from Monday to Saturday in your big studio, you now do like 17,000 naira divided by 26 is 655 naira. Okay, so if you are doing like 20 cakes, 26 cakes in a day, you need to make sure that you add this money to your costing. But if you're doing like 10 cakes in a month, then you need to look for a way to add, the money into your costing. Do you understand? And we have baking maintenance. Of course, you need to maintain your bakery, you need to paint your bakery, like, do all those things. You look for a fee and add to it. From here, I added like 2,000 naira. Your equipment, to maintain your equipment, I added like 2,000 naira. You can look for a figure. And then your lights. If you're paying 20k for your prepaid meter, divided by 30 days is 217 naira. Okay, so you need to make sure that whatever thing you're adding to your cake costing, you need to try and get that 20,000 naira from that cake. And then your rent is 500,000 naira yearly. Okay, now how do you apply it to your costing? Let's do the math, guys. 500,000 naira yearly is your annual rent. If you divide it by 365 days, is equals to 1,369 naira to be saved per day. So if you are selling every day, maybe you have a working store and you're selling every day, and your rent is what, 500,000 naira per year, you need to make sure that you're saving 1,369 naira or 1,370 every day, so as to make up your rent. If you want to do it monthly, you can now say, okay, 136 by 30 days is equals to what? Because your rent is counting, whether you work on Sunday or not, your rent is counting. Come here and say what? 1,369 by 30 days equals to what? For 1,095 there to be saved monthly. Now, if you don't have much cakes, maybe the cakes you're doing is just few, maybe you do like 10 cakes in a month, or less than that. But let's just use 10 cakes. If you're doing 10 cakes a month, you have to divide that 41,000, which is monthly to be saved, for 1,095 divided by 10 cakes, which is what? 4,109.5. So because you're doing 10 cakes in a month, you need to make sure that you are saving this. This should be added to per one cake. Do you understand? Which is what where I added it here. You get me? So this 4,109.5 is what should be added into one cake, so that you can be able to pay your rent. I don't know if some bakers usually add their rent to cakes. I don't know, but if you don't do that, I wonder how you're paying your rent. So you need to do that. And if you're confused, I hope that this video actually helped you to cost your rent. Okay, hope people understand this particular aspect. If you don't, you can watch the video all over again. Okay, so that's it here, guys. And yeah, so with this I did the total of the overhead costing. Do you guys understand? Now let's continue from here. So our cost of production is, which is this one. This is our cost of production here. We have like what? We have a total of 17. Can you see it here? 17,489.20, of which we have it here. This is where we have it here. Can you see it? And then we have total of overhead cost is what? This is it here, 10,000 naira, which is this is it here. And then we have VAT. You need to also include VAT into your cost, because your customer have to pay VAT. VAT is 0.05. And how do you calculate your VAT? Your VAT would be the total costing, which is 0.075 times these two total. You get me? VAT is 0.05, and to add it to your costing is 0.05 times add these two here, add your cost of production and your total overhead costing. So 0.05 times this is what? Okay, let's do it, guys. Let's go to calculator. 0.075 times 28,420.20 is equals to what? 2,131. Can you guys see it? So your VAT is 0.05. That's just VAT. So to get your VAT, times it by the total of your cost of production and total cost of overhead cost. You understand, guys? So which is what I have here. And the profit now, so your profit can be 20%, 30%, 40%, all depends on what you want to add in your profit. Okay, you can decide to do 100%. It's your choice. Okay, are you guys enjoying this video? Please, if you do, let me know in the comment, because I feel like I'm talking to myself, even though it's a video, but I just feel like I'm talking to myself. So please let me know if you are enjoying this video. Let me know if you understand everything I'm saying here. Please drop your comment. I need to know. It's costing. I know that it can be so complicated, and I feel like this is a proper class. But I just have to, come here and share with you guys, because I've been wanting to do this, since the beginning of this year. But I'm happy that it's here. Okay, so please let me know in the comments if you are enjoying the video, and if it is too lengthy for you, you can watch and come back later. Okay, so I was talking about profit. It could be 70%, it could be 50%, it could be 30%, it could be 10%. It all depends on what you want to do. Okay, but I started here with 70%. Okay, so how do we arrive at this particular profit? Now, what's the total of this? The total here is 30,551.72, right? So let's go back to our calculator. So because we are doing 70% profit, we're going to say 0.7. Meanwhile, if you are doing 25% profit, it is 0.25. If you are doing 10% profit, it is 0.10. If you are doing 5% profit, it is 0.05. So anything that is less than 10, you need to add two zeros. And anything that is above 10, you have to add one zero. Okay, so because we are doing 70%, it is 0.7 times the whole of the total, which is 30,000 times 30,551.72 is equals to this. So your profit is 21,000 naira. Okay, but if you feel like it's too much, you can reduce the percentage. That's why when people see a lot of people cakes that are expensive, it will be maybe the profit is high. And when you see people cakes are cheap, it's because maybe they did not even add profit at all. So that's why I say your costing is very, very important. Your costing is important. You need to sit down and do your costing. And why would you want to have profit? Because you need to make profit in your business. Your profit is what you're going to use to, carry on in your business, get materials, pay workers, pay for light and everything. So you need to have profit in your business. So your profit for this particular cake is like 21,000 something, because you're doing 70%, right? If you're going to do like 50%, let's check for 50%, guys. So for 50%, we are doing like 0.5 times the whole of the total, which is 30,551.72 equals to what? 15,000. Now you see that it has come down. So if you're doing 50% for this cake, just know that this will be your profit. Okay, so let's continue. So because I did 70%, this is the total profit. Now let's add the whole thing. Now the whole of this price is what? 51,937 naira point 92. Do you understand? So that will be the price for 8 inches red velvet in 8 inches 2 layers red velvet cake in whipped cream. So this is it here. So total cost of 2 layers 8 inches whipping cake is what? 51,937.92. And you can now approximate it to 52,000 naira only, of which it's a good price considering the way the economy is right now. You guys, cake is now expensive. Cake is now luxury because the materials are so expensive. So if anybody is saying that 2 layers of 8 inches is cheap, it is not cheap, my dear. And for me, it has to come in a budget friendly design, probably just chocolate. You get? So I don't have to put flowers, because if I'm going to put flowers, the price will be high. Do you understand? So if you are doing 8 inches 2 layers cake, the price is what? 52,000 naira after doing all these calculations. Do you understand? Okay, so let's go to vanilla single layer butter icing cake. We have all these things here. I'm not going to repeat them one by one because I'll spend a lot of time in the other whipped cream cake. So you just have to follow the same process. Here we are doing 500 per hour here. We have margarine. We have margarine for 10,000 kg. Yeah, sorry, 10 kg, which is the bucket is 10 kg. If you're using one kg, you just have to reduce it and follow the same process. And the price for 10 kg is what, 40,000 naira. You know, this is it here. It's the same process. Icing sugar is 1 kg. The price is what, 3,000 naira. And because we're using 1 kg to cover the vanilla cake, if you feel like if you can use like 500 gram, fine, the price will reduce. Do you understand? And because the price is for 1 kg icing sugar is 3,000 naira, you have to incorporate it here. So all this one here are actually the price for all these things, for sugar, baking powder, and everything. And then we have here your gas, your overhead costs, and total cost of production for one layer butter icing 10 inches cake is what, 10,000 naira. Total of overhead cost is what, 10,000 naira. The VAT is 0.05, which is 1,000 naira. The profit 30% is what, 6,000. And even 8 inches, even a 10 inches one layer cake is not cheap because all these things have to be added. But except you maybe in your bake studio you are doing a ready to go cakes, like people are coming in to buy lots of cakes, so you might not want to add profit to it, or you might not want to add all these things. If you are selling, maybe in your base today you are selling like over 200 cakes, it's not a bad thing if you want to sell it for 18,000, and that is if you remove your profits. So like I said, cake is now expensive. If you feel like 10 inches one layer is too expensive for this price, then that means you have to remove your profits, you have to move your overhead costs, you have to move your VAT. Because only the cost of production for this cake alone is like what, 10,000 naira. Do you know? Can you see that? So that's why for me, I don't sell 1 inches layer cake because it might be too expensive, and yeah. So it all depends on what you want to do anyway. I just have to give you guys two options so that I can know the one that you're doing. Do you understand? So for those people that are still coming up in the business, I don't know what to say, but all I can say is that you need to keep on letting your customers know that cakes now is luxury, and there's no cake of 20,000 naira safe. Do you get me? With the way things are right now, to get cake of 20k is so difficult, except you just want to do it for that person free of charge. Maybe you just want to buy only materials without taking profit or labor anything. Cakes is now luxury. Even people that are selling the working store right now, they sell for like 18,000, 20,000, 15,000, just because they are doing mass production. So please always enlighten your customers that cakes are luxury. Cakes are no longer cheap. Cakes are now expensive. So you guys, that's it. This is like a 36 minutes screen recording I'm doing for you guys. It's a very long one, but I hope that at the end of the day, it's worth it for you guys. Okay. So please, I hope people understand everything I've said here. If you have any question, please drop in the comment section. Okay. It's complicating, yes. Cake cost is really, really complicated. And for what I've said here, I feel like this is a class already. So please take advantage of it, and make sure that you learn everything that I've taught here in this video. It's a class on its own. It's a proper class on its own. If you're confused, you can you can log out and come back again and watch. It will be always here on my channel. Like, the video is always here on my channel. And please spread the gospel, like the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section. Thank you. So you guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys understood everything that I've said. I know it's kind of, like I said, it's complicated, that's how cake costing is. So you need to take your time and do these things. So for those that used to use other people's pricing, well, I know that after you've watched this video, you have maybe probably said to yourself that I've been doing the wrong thing all this while. Look, so I want you all to take this as a guide for your business, because like I said before, it's a basic cake costing, and I feel like a lot of people actually use this particular method. So even though you don't have a laptop, you can actually get a sheet of paper and write it the way I actually explain it, on my screen. You understand? So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you have any question, please, you can ask me. And I don't know, I feel so excited that I've finally done this video, because since last month of August I've been postponing this video, that I will do it today, I will do it tomorrow, I will do it next tomorrow. But you guys, finally it's here, and I'm happy for you guys, because you guys get to have access to the video. Like, it was even last week that I actually started doing the costing thing, and I really want to make sure that it goes up here on my channel before the end of September. As I'm filming this content today is like 23rd of September, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys, that's it. So please, I want to beg all of you, please share this video. If you know that you got value from this video, please, I'm begging you, share the video, and also like the video. See, if you don't like this video, you will not show that because so please, if you want to support me, and your thank you that you want to give to me here for this particular content is to share the video. Okay, like it, please, like the video and subscribe to the channel. So you guys, I'm going to definitely see you all in the next one. Stay happy, stay joyful, and stay fabulous, and bye guys.